Well, I think Ghana lets ourselves down. Even though, me personally, this is not a team that I give any chance to do well at the World Cup. At World Cup, it's not child's play. And young kwada agrokra say you go to the World Cup and say you are going to win. Yeah, me tini pa omoke cancer answer na. Yeah, na omoya mesre. World Cup ni teams oma prepare, omoya well drilled, teams omoya organized. Teams are take all the boxes. Ebia omoya 90% or 95% set and complete to compete at the World Cup. Your team no your team a team of mabache. Some of the players are even making their debut in games or World Cup. Until you can't say you are going to the World Cup to win or outperform teams. What I think that didn't go well, say you're very organized. Our approach in the game against Uruguay was very wrong. The approach from the blast of the whistle to when they scored their first and second goals were very wrong. The approach as in selection, I don't think there was a need to do some defensive changes, meaning if there was an injury. And I don't think it was. I heard one of the players say he said they wanted to win. I don't think it was a game that we were supposed to be under pressure. Say when we needed two options to progress, draw or win. But here win, the pressure to us to say we need to go and score for what? I think that the approach, organization, everything was wrong and we let ourselves down. If we had approached this game with the right kind of mentality, maybe we would have gotten the needed results.
Technically, coach get in the wrong,
yeah, he got it wrong, and I'm sure he will admit that the changes, it didn't help in any way. And players now, they did their best, but it's a collective effort. So the changes in the second half, you could see a black crack because there was energy, and in this game we needed players with energy. I don't think that the coach himself, when he watches the game, he'll be very proud. Very, very poor game from first half to second half. Very poor. There was no hunger. There was no organization. There was no leader on the field. And I don't think that we need to go to the World Cup and do this. Even if you exit graciously. I don't think that Ghana deserves what they did. The expectation became high. All of a sudden, people didn't have hope in the team. But after one win, they saw one draw or win can propel you, especially against Uruguayan side. Omunshego, what happened? Very, very poor display, and we need to be very critical about how they played.
You see, Saddick can say a place no, omuleti down patriotism no, I will form.
Patriotism, Miss Ademana, where you will go for players. You're the same crown from Carabin. Ghana, manager say, I share I see players in Ibisa because we know how and know they hear mono. We know nationality, a idea here, nationalism, patriotism, passion, a idea embedded in their spirit from birth until the fighting for the nation. We are very paramount. And be for Ghana for, and I won't speak about footballers alone. Obi say I buy school near my own farm because near my and I knew until the 8 for home compare but say okay patriotism, I mentality are there. Say football is here one of the biggest thing. Obi better or the top players our share mentality. We anyway one of mentality. You check it, but near more mobile parks no and then we have to say scouts every player almost corana mentality akora ba ko ya show mo 9-0 ya the ball ne control line no dimirika eko clear mentality no he doesn't want to ever suffer defeat mentality and the Suarez also no mentality and a lot of big players in this world or person who couldn't who ball BM and no managers you need players with mentality. It is very typical of Africans. North Africa for no or more mentality. It is something that is part of you who develop it from Nkorabrim. Ghana's biggest problem is mentality. You ball, you draw and I win. You need be ball, or you win. And the possibility minimal. South Korea, ye ni obi bo ne de ye ketewa bi Uruguay omo mienu no omo one chance opportunity no omo atimi anya de na omo pe ye ya na ye two options ye through ni nyina mentality. What are we going into this game to do? What did they say in the dressing room? They may say, but body responded to what they say. Mentality, my bread, but I will trap this ball with my last drop of blood. Mentality. So we don't have a strong mentality as Black Africans, especially Ghana football against Comoros. You needed a player to step up, to explode and bomb forward, to penetrate the defense, bulldoze his way through. Mentality. We don't have big game players or multi-years and your patriotism, but mentality is your body, no matter how tired, responding to a call. Our dressing room said this is what we are going to achieve, and collectively we will achieve it. Our weakness, very dicey, because the moment our qualifier call walk up, now are making statement for himself, and sometimes you don't want to scuttle the progress of the ship. You don't fix it when it ends broken. While we are qualified for World Cup, we are all happy. But Adia Yebeka said, Meka say a mistake or one said he was one of the least qualified coaches at the World Cup. Yaman opportunity say be on fan copy. It is something that maybe we have seen after the World Cup, but experience and I'm why because of inexperience, I'm why in so many ways. GFN they mean blame on Bebre say almost started on the wrong foot by the appointment of Otuado, but clearly his inexperience cost us at the World Cup. Go a technical advisor or advisor and dependent pan offer. Otuado a German trade or maso pa onye dia obeka na obeti. Also who game no from the perspective minimum there say power play be or na power play no I cannot confirm or deny, but what I can say is say Otuado will want to go by or stick by what he thinks. Nti collaboration there you can say only be collaborate here and as only consult to be and I will be advice wa open and offer until you cannot force him to take the advice from the technical advisor. Meanwhile, also experience, but only bench and the crab and who bench. The say Otuado was the man in charge. Party performance for the Black Stars and I conundrum. Who the way I won't say in Kano. Big games be be our tactics are coach their man no. But sometimes I think that like Sule Muntari said, if Party gives 25% of ne power and then drive and then the way ne gasts or the maya and kebe, but the Nyanesa Kudus shows a lot of intent or jebo na who say player back one and near brainy who parties. I mean, sure say party ball short crowd or tournament way. That make he says that this is what the coach has asked him to do. So, but I didn't enjoy him in this tournament, to be honest. Players sacking from national team there, a coach and a player. Fancy the about tournament be yam pam with coach be about no afraid. We cannot sit here and say Monsaki way and Monsaki way. But players in Bebre or Honswa, Abia, they don't have the energy to play for 90 minutes. Spain team no. Work up with Spain be free, Abia or Monye. But in future, Spain akukudra omanya atimia benchi omon benchi no oma drop David here no Ghana ntumi nyeda and sanya mano Germany for akukudra omunya ya omode ko benchi mo senior players Jerome Boateng and Matthew Mills o makoje World Cup no Ghana we ya de bo penalty ba akoma ye na sha ye drop wa obi abeka sa akwa we obo penalty and I mu yi na free me but e was say ye ne sa obi be free ma obi aba your bench is Sule Muntari for the day you to play. Sanya mano Ghana ed my say be minim who becomes the next coach. But you see, there were a lot of players. Kamal so Amonina walk up your man Omona and Cambo. Fatao Isaku Momona and Cambo. It doesn't mean someone you're good, but you're getting new coach, no putting in together. They are shape players or from. But to be honest, there are some players say be want to be more 90 minutes, and I say they have to make way for the young ones. Ghana na disappointing. Say Ghana eka 3 out of 5. It would have been perfect. This is the first World Cup Africa and more points. The highest point we had ever gotten was 15. You see, I number 25 points. I from wins. I'm talking about winning points, which is very impressive. Africa's best World Cup in year so far. In terms of wins, if Senegal and Morocco to me push quarter final, now it means that we have equaled our own record. Now Baku to me semi-final, it will be great. But so far, to me, this is Africa's best World Cup in terms of wins, and it's very impressive.
How is the future for Black Stars of Ghana?
Young players, and Ghana, to me, young, entirely young. Young building team around the young players now mobile bono. Na yen hwese on benya big clubs up. Na yen to me and control or more ego and one on the future no. If we continue to stick to old plans, old regimes, old systems, old organization, what we need to do is to come and prepare at home. Yen analysis of the team, and very, very critical one. Who say young players are the future. Build the team around these players, and then let's invest in the team and see to it so when you about regular football. I don't think that's team is too bad, sir. If we put things together, we may come better during the AFCON in Ivory Coast.
Reforms by immediate reforms by now. Black Stars of Ghana, you beat me a year with team towards AFCON 2023. I
think say it's more of a team in the account was a managerial. I was saying a top class manager. Minim secretary no how a top class manager. Na management and your management video analyst and it's how money na yetua omoka ye na omo ye adwuma. Black Stars coaches omo we break cry ntua omo kan ti oto ado okọ onim say yentua ka ye nipa bone for yebeka se betua ka je se wako minister ho ansa akopa chew say anye ye sa ne man ketekete na because the more untua ne kan player be sending his car obeje no afre no ni nyina ya ande my ha dwen nti I was say ye pet top class manager owo pedigree onye obia ntimi influence no obeye ni selection na wafre your players be breeze say na omatimi abebo amaye
players ben na moye promising ma Ghana this World Cup.
Obviously Kudus, obviously Kamaldeen, Ali Dusule and Salisu. I think that these guys are the future of Ghana football.
Saddick Adams, Sports Obama, head of Angel 102.9 Accra. And you need to drink is aftermath of Black Stars of Ghana. You exit from the Mundia World Cup Qatar 2022. So Obama, finally, Deba Semnauka, and actually Keto Kriku, how do you see Ket's administration towards this Qatar 2022 organization?
Oh, they did well. Organization, they did well to me. Commercial, omunya eska, omusainya advertisements, omunya donations, and the free buy hoba, omo branding, Madika Bomaba, so it was nice. Planning around the World Cup was very solid. They did everything correct. What I didn't like was the confusion and then noise around the Black Stars team. There was too much noise. Nipa be pray with team ne. I think say there was too much noise around the team. And next time he also will try. See this tournament. Now I'm even learning me apart from Semeko tournament, I mean, Meko Black Star Hotel Hokra, because we need to keep the place sane for the players to have their peace of mind and all that. But this one, I think that there were too many people in Qatar. Obia ni who Obia or more play. I wouldn't say okay, can't same way. Nipa ni be omonti ase. But let's see if they will come back and learn, and then we have more tournaments ahead. But they did well almost side. Just that. And you might be brave also a torture. I was saying Kamutimi to 20 years, and because they have time now, maybe they will be able to pull together and see for next tournament.
Your estimation now, if you say interference, because so team one in terms of selection of players.
Oh no, that would be very difficult to say, because Otuado has already said so. No own man. The interference of player selection. Then how bad they say will be who, because they be able selection people are, but unbelievable. I dream who I want to see as a player we all be, but coach is no open. So the coach is responsible only after the results and the betches I don't know but interference we say it's difficult to say somebody is interfering in the work of the coach if the coach has not come out to say. Recently mete say CK Akono Oka say collapse nyo no kwana na ye but owo ho no ye kan ye say ye boa nti interference ne de ene ya akoka ombeba be ka say nya no kre but ebia at the end of the day no the coach will come out posterity and a bad judge. Right now I cannot say so Otuado was being interfered and the job was being interfered, but let's hope say he doesn't come out to say the contrary.
Finally, Ghana form Bofu. You say I say no be a 20 there with the Faha as a sports journalist, renowned sports journalist. What did you energy before then aftermath? They are now the catcher Ghana for the entire contingent blasters in England.
Say Ghana there's Obia function ho untumi nyehwe. We are yes 40 years. Your court tournament be about Obia untumi nyehwe. Untumi nye omorwe. They are to us one no me ma feel idea we are for be at 15 years in even say a lot of people are going to feel it 20 years 30 years 40 years. You can't do anything to them. They will come. And the bitter thing about it is that they never learn lessons. We never have anything to do. They may make a foot and say, penny for no, dear me, my dream be coso from a net. Enquisi say, Ombeba, Ami Atnasi, accountability. Ye be boom, Avisikana, Omokoje, yeno. Yentia qualification bonus. FIFA, my baby die. On my aduane di omo fire flight de ekoi nti ye fa ne se yenye ska kakra save afi ne ye ba bebu sampanyefo no de aka no de de ba be ye ma obi andi se ska no eno ne ade asese me hia me bedi hom komo.